Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back. Session 53 of the Western Winds. We're getting started a little early today. Welcome in, Dyer. We wanted to get right into it, as apparently we have a very action-packed session, being Friday the 13th. So Will is extremely excited to get started.
Friday the 13th. All that good stuff.
We are set.
This night, JUHKAH waking up. Ended with swift abruptness. For some of you, you remember everything. I shouldn't say some of you, but all but one of you remember the entire night. You guys welcomed JUHKAH back. You just laughed at him as clerics eased his wounds. You watched us. You requested only the hunkiest of clerics. And, well, male. You watch as JUHKAH begins to recover, but Zeldok, you didn't see any of this. You saw something very different. Zeldok, you have returned. As you stand before Bahamut again.
Bahamut. For what do I owe this pleasure?
I told you the time would come to pay your toll. Do you remember? That time has arrived.
And what is the toll of my actions?
Evil strikes from a time since forgotten. Your past will follow you.
My past?
Your past. Her future. This is your punishment for using the orb against my instruction. Be mindful. Tiamat plays her games in the shadows. Return to your friends. Live another day. Now, as the morning does come, it's strange for you guys to have JUHKAH back. But it's nice. Because, you know, JUHKAH's back. And I mean, who doesn't want JUHKAH back?
Morning, JUHKAH.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Empty? my brother.
Oh,
Is there... No, I have a different question for you. Where's Mondolin?
I don't know.
Hopefully rotting in some other material plane.
You see Theoden steps forward. I wanted to talk to you all about that. I want to go find him. I think I can.
What do you have in mind?
No one knows Sobek better than me. Let me go look for Mondolin.
Alone?
I can't kill him. I'm sure I can't defeat him. But if I can find him, that's one more step in the right direction.
Will you be okay?
What's a second body?
You shouldn't be so quick to get rid of it.
If he has turned to darkness, he'll go to Torah's school. But Highwind might be worth a visit. And I still have debts to settle in the south.
Well, if you're set on going, then you should probably take this. I want to give him the sending stone that I previously gave to the
orc?
captain of the flying ship.
Okay, dope. Okay.
I assume I got it back at this point.
Yeah.
I want to give it to him.
Hmm.
Stay in contact if you find out anything.
And Theoden does his goodbyes. It's Theoden, so I'm curious here. Who handshakes, who hugs, who does what? Because it's Theoden.
I'm gonna run to
handshake.
I'm gonna run to the kitchen and get JUHKAH some food.
Oh, he's like, I'm gonna leave.
Well, he said he's empty.
Yes.
Just Forrest Gump runs all the way to the kitchen.
Theoden.
JUHKAH, good to see you on your feet.
Thanks. I'd like to say it's good to be back on them, but... Anyway, if you find Mondolin, tell him I'm coming for him.
I can do that.
And one last thing before you go. This is a new body. This is a new chance, a new opportunity to do good on the mistakes you've made. Not just to your brother, but potentially even for the world.
I can't stick around here. If my brother, the king, is seen with me, he'll lose all hold on what they have left. I can't stay.
I understand.
I got muffins and berries and nuts.
So does
I haven't
JUHKAH.
had nuts in a while.
And Theoden sort of pats her on the shoulder and he... Stay strong, my friend.
Thank you.
You don't know me at all other than our last...
And you're not bad, elf.
I can't say I can say the same about you. All I know
So-
about you is what I saw of your future before everything changed up. Now I can't see anything right now. I don't know if I can trust you or not.
You can't. I don't
Just
trust
your word.
myself.
The future I saw for you was awful. It's changed now, so let's hope you've done better with your second chance.
And Theoden goes around and he approaches Zeldark. So he sort of looks up and This feels familiar. So last time I was chasing you away.
So let me return the favor. And I just look at him and watch him as he walks past.
Goodbye, son.
Oh, it's like you guys are buddies.
And Theoden leaves. He leaves. And Jaka. As you sit in this room, as you begin to gather your strength, in a place with Theoden left, you almost see a glimmer in the air, a shimmer, just for a second. It's gone.
Hello? What?
Just for a second.
Zolak puts his hand on Jerka's shoulder. Are you alright?
Yeah, I thought I saw some. Yeah, I'm fine.
It's good to have you back, friend.
At this point, a guard, you see. My lords, King Theron has requested your presence in the throne room.
Damn, we've only been here 14 days? And I'm already being called a lord.
Who are you?
Who the fuck is this?
I forgot to introduce myself. Gale stands up off the chair he was sitting, extends a hand. My name is Gale, and I've come to assist the heroes of Tempest with their issues.
Help us with what?
You know, the whole gods thing.
All too well. Well, glad to have you here.
Glad to be here. Now, shall we make haste for the king?
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'll be right there.
No. I don't leave your side anymore.
Corey's like, fuck all that business. You've died way too many times.
I leave you once and no, not again.
Alright, well, you guys can stay here. I'm gonna go see what the king desires.
Let me join you, Zeldak.
So the four of you guys go, and then Jukka and Cormac, or Jukka, what are you doing?
Well, I'm probably gonna just stand there and linger, looking at, like, the area where I saw that light, and see, if it happens again, or if I can figure anything out about it, and then probably give up after a few seconds, and then...
You sit there for a few more moments, Cormac sort of hovering nearby. Sort of warm breeze, even though you're inside a building for a moment, and then gone again.
I'm glad you're back.
I'm glad to be back here with you all. It wasn't fun. Thank you, Cormac.
Meanwhile, in the throne room, you see, as soon as you guys enter, Theron does not look happy. You see him there, and he's strapping on armor as he speaks.
Your Majesty.
Going somewhere?
Is everything alright?
I have bad news. Very bad news. I need your help.
Is it the orcs?
No. Though, that is something we need to cure as well. Thank you for reminding me. The village was attacked. A small farming hamlet, just outside the city. Now, normally I wouldn't ask you all to get involved in something like this. I understand there's bigger fish to fry. But one attacked it that concerns me.
Do tell.
Zelok is just immediately thinking Luxon and the Centaur village all over again.
The black dragon, they say the size of anything they've ever seen. But that shouldn't be possible. Should it?
Wait, you said a black dragon?
Now that shouldn't be possible. Because in my lore, there's only one ancient dragon in each brood. There's only one.
And there's only 2 dragons as well. And we slay both of those.
But the
There's-
timelines converge.
No, but there shouldn't be another black dragon. There should not be. There's still other, like, wormling black dragons, but there's only ever 2, like, massive ones.
But
Roaming
could it
around.
Could this
We
be
gotta-
one of the past that went to the future and like merged?
Maybe, but I told you guys there was going to be, like, only little stuff. This would be a whole other creature.
Okay.
And unless it's Sidolphin, but
Which
why
is
would
not a black
Sidolphin
one.
attack? Not a black dragon, he's sort of a purple. But why would he attack Westershore, which is, by the way, the village I'm referring to?
Because he was hungry?
So I need to know, Zeldok. How is that possible?
That I can't answer. Is there a name associated with said dragon?
It didn't land.
Hey, question really quick, just
Flew overhead, burned one farm and left. What should I say? Scalded.
What was your question, Severin?
the question I and that's the question I have basically is who came back with it? Did one of the Dragon Riders come back with us from back then?
No dragon
Yeah.
riders.
Not Zeldok's fling.
No.
No, she died.
That was 2,000 years ago. My concern is if there is another dragon, we need to do something about it. That's not the only thing. I also had a rider from the south in the night. A caravan was attacked, destroyed. The few soldiers who survived all suffered grievous burn wounds. Though I'm afraid they were unresponsive.
Were they at the farm as it was burned?
This was a different attack to the south. They've now been attacked on two fronts. Western Shore is, well, west. And
Can
the
we see
caravan
this
of,
map?
yeah.
Theron?
I'll pull the map up. Here.
Is there, excuse me for interjecting, but is there any enemies that you have to the south that would cause such a problem?
Only the dragons lie to the south. So the attack from Western Shore and a caravan traveling south from the south. There was two attacks.
From the south. Okay, so it was coming up north from where the
coming
war
to
front is.
Helios. It was coming to Helios. The caravan burned, and a village attacked, and I need to know why.
You know what the caravan was carrying?
Nothing of importance. Tools, iron.
Did anyone witness the attack on the caravan?
I had one rider make it out. He's in critical condition, but he'll be fine.
So we don't know what attacked the caravan, only that everyone was burned.
He said that it was... He said the sky lit aflame.
Did he actually see a dragon?
And he rode like hell. He never claimed to be a dragon. He never claimed it was a dragon. Just that the sky lit afire.
This might be crazy. Could Monlin be behind any of this?
This doesn't seem like Mondlin's style.
Also, but him to be trained as like he wasn't exactly Mondlin's style either.
I'm afraid that's very Mondlin's style.
Mondlin is all about the show, the presentation. He wouldn't do something this cowardly.
Your Majesty, if I may, you said Worcestershire was what, a farm?
Westershore, so it only burned one farm. It only attacked one farm. But it flew over Westershore.
What's
the farm? Sorry.
No, continue. We're talking first.
Was the farm that was burned, were the supplies or the crops headed to Helios? Because from what this looks like they're cutting off supply chains.
Sounds like the beginnings of a siege.
A preemptive attack.
But who's doing the siege? Is it Sobek or is it the dragons, or are they in league with each other?
We've kept the orcs under wrap for the most part. That's
What if it's a chance of an enemy you have never seen before? Surprise attack from unknown shores.
You see Theron now a little. Again, you see Theron's in a very untrustworthy mood right now. And you see he sort of steps down towards you, Gale.
If we're talking about unknown shores, you're as unknown as it gets.
Well, I'm not burning your farms, sir.
Find out what's doing this. Whichever way you don't go, I'll send men the other way. Though I want to know what both of them are. Zeldok.
Yes.
Cry on one of them, if you would. Find the other.
Now, is this a new day?
This is a new day.
So okay. We got a long rest.
Long rest, yeah. So you guys did long.
Whew. Okay.
And do not forget, we are friends, but I am still your king. And this is your king's command.
Now, just to be clear, which command is that? The scry, or to find out what's going on?
Find out what both these things are. What's happening?
All right.
Oh, it's all coming together. Oh, this is going to be so fun.
All right.
Well, what's the question? What's the name of the elf again that meddled with time initially?
Craven.
Craven.
Yeah.
So yeah, are there any guards in the room, or is it just the 6, 7 of us?
There's no guards, no.
All right, then I'll group scry. Actually, you know what? Yeah, because I can't scry on the caravan. Because I have no way of knowing what the caravan looked like or where it is or anything like that along the road. So I'm going to have to scry on the hamlet. On Westershore.
Are you going to scry on the hamlet, or are you going to try to scry on the dragon?
I just said I can't scry on the hamlet, nor can I scry on the dragon because I don't have
Does
the
a
name.
scry have to be a specific... Does it? I thought if you could describe it to the best of your ability. Isn't that part of the spell description?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I can scry on people, and it moves with the creature, but I need a name or some sort of thing. I want to scry on Mondolin. I want to scry on such and such.
Okay.
So if I had a name, I could do that. I can scry on a location, but I need to know the name of the location or the general vicinity of where that's at. I can scry from a picture, and I can scry from a vision, a dream, or a trance. But it has to be something that I have seen or know the name of before.
Zelok, wait. Which one do you want to scry on? Which one do you want to know more about?
Well, I'd like to scry on the caravan, but I don't know.
You see, he looks at a map. You see, he looks at anybody.
Scry on Dead Hand Post. It's a small crossing. Perhaps it'll be passing by there. Whatever this is.
So he's saying, he's saying scry on a roadway slightly ahead of where he knows the caravan was.
Okay, I'm just going to take this out of character as the... Yes, this is your divine intervention. This is where you need to scry, so I will scry on that.
Well, no, I'm saying you could have gone either way. You could have scryed on the hamlet. You could have scryed on the hamlet. That's fine, too.
I want to scry on the caravan because I plan to go to the hamlet.
Oh, okay. I thought you... Okay, cool. Yes, that works.
So I'm scrying on Dead Man's Post?
Dead Man's Post. And you scry on what is called Dead Man's Post. Did you see a little road marker, really? You see it? It's got a big sort of tattered flag flailing from it, a sort of dark red color. Boom, the ground shakes a little. Boom, the ground shakes again. You watch as cinders and ash sort of float through the air. And that flag catches a flame, begins to burn. You just watch as this another foot comes down. Stone and lava. Some sort of elemental trudging north.
It's as I feared.
Stranger shores, huh?
It's not my doing.
It's here for you, is it not?
I didn't wish it upon this place to come here.
No, but you will stop it. We all have to. You wanted to help, didn't you? Help cuts both ways.
And I plan to help.
Good. The rate that thing's moving, probably have about 2 days before it reaches Helios.
How long do you think it'll take us to intercept it?
Depends if you plan on going to Westershore. The dragon could be anywhere, though. We know where that is.
Now, Will, out of character, how far is Westershore from Helios?
How are you guys planning on traveling? Airship?
No, I'm just saying the distance in miles or kilometers, being Canadian.
I'd say
10?
you're probably looking at
30?
No. You're probably looking at close to 50 kilometers, give or take.
Okay.
50, 60 kilometers.
Okay, so that means it is... Yeah, so it's outside the reach of the orb if I activated it as a beacon. The chances of trying to get it would be impossible.
You would want to summon it?
Well, to bring the dragon closer to us. So we have a fortified position, we have some guards with us, and everything else. We
But it's still the city. It's still a capital city.
Yes, I know.
And it's an ancient dragon.
We don't know that. But that's what I was saying is, would it be within range?
Maybe.
So, okay. And from the scry, did we see the actual thing that caused
just a large foot?
A large foot. Okay.
Not a humanoid foot at all, though. More like a
fire giant's foot.
More just like more almost like just like a big, more like a big like stump, just like a big log style leg that didn't really have any detail to it, just sort of a pillar.
Was the entire thing flaming?
No, fire and stone, I said.
Okay.
So like lava.
So it's like a brimstone kind of thing.
Like a sort of magma elemental sort of thing.
Yes, sir.
So
Wait,
what
is
is
it like
this
the bad
thing?
guy from Moana?
Yeah, like the bad guy from. Thank you, Jaka.
Yeah.
Like the bad guy from Moana.
The woman from Moana.
Oh yeah.
The bad guy was also a good guy.
Yes, Tafiti.
Awkward.
She just
Tafiti,
lost.
that's
She
right.
just lost her heart
And the
Yeah.
Rock.
to the Rock.
The Rock.
Gil,
Yes.
what is this thing, and how do you know about it?
Well, this is one of the scorned elementals. It cannot take the pressure of being combined, two elements being combined. It has essentially no psyche of its own.
You're saying it's two elementals.
Well, yes, this one would be fire and earth.
So it's just running amok because it has no control of itself.
Is it not
Correct.
sentient like you?
No, it's not. It's not even sentient like other elementals are.
So it's just a monster.
Correct. And
how does it get here? Narrowing my
imprisoned.
eyes.
That is a question you don't have an answer to.
Well, it was imprisoned, I assume. I do not know how it got free. I don't have the answer for that.
Okay, how
have
do you
any
kill?
enemies
How do
at
you kill
home?
it?
That I also don't know.
Yes, you do know this. Take out its heart. Its heart, removing
So
an
it is
elemental's
Tafiti.
heart is a surefire way to kill it.
So it is Tafiti.
I mean, that kills most things, but this is, that,
We could try taking its fucking head off.
That, unfortunately, will not work, I don't think.
I mean, you already heard Gale say it's already a mindless beast. What would taking its head off do? Continue being a mindless beast.
Well, it would be a sightless beast.
I need you all to decide, what are you doing? Are you going for the lava thing? Or the dragon?
I think they just said it's a big chicken.
Chicken with its head cut off?
Cormac?
I don't think chicken was ever said Cormac.
He's taken my comments when I said he doesn't have a head. Because when you remove a chicken's head, it just runs around like doing nothing.
Ah, I see.
Yes, I know. I have several back home. Or had.
So what is the plan?
I'm kind of interested to see what this dragon's about. Two ancient black dragons. It could be either horrendously bad, or could work in our favor some way. Because I
How
can't
so?
think just think two ancient black dragons. Like, who is this
First
black
off,
dragon work for?
There's a single ancient blak dragon. The other one is no longer a black.
However, we discussed one ancient-sized black dragon flying over Worcestershire. Who's to
That
say
is
that
the
he's with the
one.
black dragons?
Yeah, but Zelo technically is not one anymore, but even still, where does one come from and how did it show up so quickly? Is the
I'm kind of
question.
interested. I'm kind of interested to see exactly what that dragon's about, because I think potentially, if that a smarter dragon will be more of a threat down the road than a mindless beast.
Yes, but if the beast can be killed quickly, we should get rid of that.
I don't think it could. Not. It's.
Neither of
Quite-
these will be quick. This is going to be a hard fight either way.
I vote dragon.
I
That's
vote
what
the
say.
elemental. I am biased, but that is my vote.
I want to turn to Theron.
You all have
Theron,
more experience with
liege.
dragons.
Which do you consider a larger threat?
I can tell my men to carry water. You all have more experience with dragons. There's a chance it's not an enemy. Maybe it'll help.
That is possible, but we don't know if the dragon is trying to attack Helios. This elemental, as I turn to Gale.
Have you ever known a black dragon to do this? Burn just one farm, ignore everything else, and leave.
Also, if I may, Zeldok, I don't know anyone that can speak Draconic aside from you. I think you're the only one that could potentially get answers from this dragon should we encounter it, and find out all of these questions. I think it's the best course of action.
I'll send men south. You all head north.
If you're sure, then yes, we should go to the dragon. If it's still there.
If it's still there.
Well, if it's still alive, I would ask you for dragon hunting tips. I've never hunted one before. We don't have them up north.
Why would we chase a thing that we don't know where it is versus a thing that we do?
For information, Cormac.
Zeldok could find it if you guys waited. But
the ancient black dragons are a much higher threat than anything aside from the red that I can think of. Minus Sobek, of course.
This is why I suggest we take on the bigger threat, the potential bigger threat.
Okay.
JUHKAH, you should stay here and rest. You've just woken up. You've just returned. I would not wish to risk you again.
No. This will be good for me. I can't just sit here and do nothing.
If JUHKAH stays, I stay. I am not leaving his side.
He can't
Good
do nothing.
point.
But Cormac, remember the last time we split up on what happened?
Yes, I remember what happened last time, which is why I stay with JUHKAH.
That's the reason why we should not split up, because that's how we lost JUHKAH last time.
I'm saying the same thing. I don't know if it's cut out.
You guys are agreeing. You guys are agreeing.
Yes. Then JUHKAH comes along. Just please don't do anything reckless if you can help it.
JUHKAH can't go anywhere just yet. He still needs a weapon.
Or, I presume we're taking the airship?
You are?
He could man the cannons.
I'm the king. You think I didn't have a sword made for him?
No, I meant to not take risks. He can come with us and help. It's just a suggestion. Sorry.
You made a sword for me?
It's not much, but it's a sword.
Wait a minute. I know we haven't seen it yet.
No.
Armor?
Not... I still have it hidden. Not until this thing with the orcs is done. Not until you find a way.
What better way to unveil it?
We have their king in captivity. I can't let him out. If you remember, he's trying to kill you.
No. I said, I know we haven't seen it yet. But didn't you say that there was an armor being built? Manufactured for an unveiling? The Unity armor.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. What about it?
Well, Juhka
Yeah,
needs
that's
armor.
what that's what I was saying. He's not going to unveil that armor until this thing with the orcs is done, because it's meant to symbolize a treaty with the orcs, and he's not going to unveil it while they're holding the king prisoner.
Okay.
But Juhka, just for statistics-wise, he gives you a set of plate armor, just basic plate armor.
Can I wear the Tarask plate?
Are you giving him? You guys giving him that?
I mean, only 2 people can wear it, and I don't.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay, you
we
take
just
that
haven't had a
and
chance to do this because we immediately got
Okay.
called in to meet the king.
that, and he gives you. Do you use great swords or long swords?
Long swords.
He gives you just a +1 long sword, standard issue.
I have Kythar's +1 longsword.
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
do
yeah,
that as
Kythar's.
well.
There you go. Kythar's +1 long sword.
Dual
As well.
wield.
Juhka just dual wielding. Juhka, do you use a shield?
I do.
Okay, then yeah, he'll give you a shield as well. So, just to give you some semblance of yourself here.
And if need be, for his safety, I could essentially stick myself to his side at all times.
Juhka, how many attunement slots do you have open?
I'm gonna give him 3 things.
3 for now.
Yeah, I'm editing the thing. So I'm gonna hand him Kythar's sword. I'm gonna hand him the Tarask plate, and I'm gonna
That
hand
is,
him
yeah, attunement.
and the Ion Stone of Regeneration.
Okay.
Question: my sword was a sword that was.
Not attunement.
Wasn't that the one that was Theon? That
Theoden's?
Theoden's sword?
Yeah. Not attunement.
It's not attuned, yeah.
I have a question out of character.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
happened to Drax?
So Drax, I have a thing that Drax will be helping out this session. She will actually be there this session. There's a reason she's not here though. I have a plot reason for that.
Okay.
Okay.
But this
And-
will...
Drax made my trick arrows yet?
hang on. But yes, something will come of that. I promise.
All right. At some point, Drax is probably gonna give something to Juhka.
Okay.
So I mean, that can just happen whenever. But that will take up one of my attunement slots.
Okay. Are you guys now just traveling north?
Well, the thing is, I thought we were just trying to outfit here.
I was only Juhka was trying to outfit.
Oh, okay.
Well, if that's the case, there is one thing I want to do.
What's that?
I wanted to identify that staff.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
That staff that I've put so much thought into.
We'll workshop it right now. Get to working.
You give me
Well,
literally 5 minutes and I'll have that in.
You're talking the enzymatic gastrostaff? You
No,
posted
the
it in
fucking-
the Discord.
No. There's another one.
Oh, the one of
We got
Kaizel's?
Yeah.
we got 2 staffs last time.
Okay.
You didn't have it
Yeah,
ready
one
last
cup.
time because I wasn't supposed to be here.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that's why.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I think you guys are all pretty.
Aw, thank you. You've never seen what I look like, though, so I guarantee your answer will change.
So I didn't know how many attunement slots, Chaka, you had used up, and whether you had any space available. I was gonna say what items I could give you.
So for right now, I have 3 slots. So the terrace plate will take one of those slots.
Yeah, if you want to use the Ion Stone of Regeneration, that's another attunement item.
What does that do? I'll look that up. Stone regeneration.
Of regeneration is you regain 15 hit points at the end
That's
of
pretty
each
good.
hour. This pearly white spindle orbits your head, provided you have at least 1 hit point. So it's basically a free 15 hit point heal every hour.
So here are the spell effects, Varys. I'm messaging them to you now,
Okie doke, thank you.
as well as an additional effect I'm thinking about adding, but I need to make sure it's balanced first. Here you are, though. There you are. Now, guys.
You posted it twice. Oh, sorry, just a bit confusing.
Did I? Oh, whoops. You guys are going looking for this thing. Correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to attune to the staff instead of the Cloak of Featherfall.
Good idea. That'll take a little bit of time, but good idea.
I can do it on the way there.
Okay. As you guys are traveling along, you guys have gotten quite comfortable with the airship. And eventually you guys see an area near the farm. I had to put it down.
Oh, can we see anything from the air? Like anything that would tell us where it is, or no?
Well, depends. Does Zelda call it?
I don't just yet.
Yeah, that might be actually a bad idea.
So that all depends if Zeldok decides to summon the dragon.
And
'Cause you
any
told
other
me-
chromatics that come with it.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, most don't stay that close to, cities, but there's a risk associated with it.
But yeah, I would imagine. I mean, what's the weather like? Is it just clear skies that we can see for miles in any direction?
No, it's. I was gonna say it is snowing right now. It's cold, quite cold, and
we're on the airship right now?
you guys are.
Is the airship above the clouds?
That depends on you guys. Who's steering?
Does anyone know how to pilot an airship?
Oh, it's easy. You just spin the big wheel.
So Cormac's steering?
No,
That'd
we
be a
don't
bad
want
idea.
Cormac steering, but I'm flying alongside of it.
I'll steer.
But you can
Okay,
fly for that
Juhka,
long,
roll
Jim?
me a Juhka, roll me D20. Roll me a D20.
A D20.
So
Okay.
we're letting the guy who just got resurrected fly the ship.
Well, I mean, I feel like I have experience with like boats.
Okay, roll
I
me
have
D20.
Yeah, that makes
Roll me.
sense.
Add your proficiency bonus and give me advantage.
Nice.
This is what he needs to wake him up. Nothing like a good crash.
Alright, I'll do it this way. 2d20, or D20. D20, that's 12. And then add my proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
That's 5, so 17.
You spot an area as you guys are going along. You see a wagon crashed, and it looks like there may have been a scuffle. Beneath you through the snow, you sort of see it. This might be a decent spot to stop the airship, but the hamlet is right nearby. Leicester Shore is right nearby. The dragon could be nearby too. The weather's picking up.
Does my new bag of holding glow at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
Bro, when does it glow with dragons, right?
The what?
It glows when dragons are nearby, right?
Yes, and it changes to the color of the dragon.
Color of the dragon.
Do you guys lower down to the ground, or what do you do?
I mean, we could just jump off the boat.
That sounds like a
I
bad
wouldn't
idea.
recommend
I
that,
know.
Cormac.
I know.
I can put her down.
We might as well put it down. We don't want you to stay up there on the ship by itself with the dragon that could attack you if it knows the bullets.
You put the ship down, and you guys are able to step out. You guys set the ship down. Let's say sort of sit over here, sort of just beyond this. As you guys are searching, you see that these bones are old. These have been here a while. This wasn't the dragon. Just corpses stuck in a shallow river. Frozen into a watery grave. This can't be them. But Zeldok, you look at your black bag, and you know something's wrong.
Because the bag is black.
Oh.
Oh!
Alright, everyone. Keep your eyes peeled. Something's afoot.
It's actually a dragon.
I was gonna say,
Sorry.
do
What if it's a foot? We don't.
Oh my
With
god,
my-
it's a foot.
with my eyes, can I see anything up in the sky, anywhere around?
You look. All of you guys sort of stand, sort of almost back to back. All of you guys looking. With the snow, it's hard. All of you guys roll me perception at disadvantage. Cormac, roll it flat for me.
Disadvantage.
If I get a nat 20 here, I'm gonna be upset.
Gale!
Oh, hey!
Gale,
Hey! That's
where is
not
my
half
perception?
bad. That's not half bad.
Right in the middle. It's alphabetical.
Still got a 19 with disadvantage. Wisdom caster. Oh, this plus
I got a 21 at disadvantage.
21.
God damn.
I get a +9, so
Again, you guys. Sort of wait. Again, the snow all around you guys. Then you hear the flap of wings. This dragon is a little more gallant than other dragons you guys have seen. This guy almost gracefully, sets down right in front of you guys. Very calm, very collected. But the dragon...
I see him.
I see him as it like sets down in front of you guys.
How close is it?
that's an awesome looking dragon.
The dragon lands. And the
I like
first
the
thing you
green
guys
things on it.
realize is you all recognize this dragon.
Would I?
All but you, yes.
I was like, I'm assuming I would have
Would I recognize
no
the dragon?
idea.
You would.
Wow. Okay.
This is Zilvagar, the terror of the night, and the first black dragon.
I told you it was the first black dragon.
Was it the one we killed?
No, this is the one in the from the
In
past.
the past. I called it.
And on its back, is a woman.
It's Zeldok's girl. Dude, totally
How?
called this. Totally called this.
Is she a lich too?
No.
She became a druid.
She traveled the time streams.
Also, no. There's a reason,
Well, you don't cross the
And-
streams, man.
and you're gonna love it. You're
Yeah,
not ready for that,
love
but
it.
your kids are gonna love it.
He has a good skincare regimen.
He moisturized.
And you see for a second, she... Zeldok? And yeah, it's a big ass dragon, guys.
Alice Sand?
Hey,
Totally called this.
And you see that she gets off and sort of runs over to you guys. How are you here?
Ditto, how are you here?
Yeah, how are we here? This is our time. How
What is going on?
how are you here?
Who is this?
You don't. I'm Juhka. We met.
Oh.
What is going on?
Something broke in the timeline when we came back.
Was it-
Timeline.
Listen, what timeline do you think this is right now?
It wasn't your time. You see this look of dread comes over her face. That's why he brought me back.
Who brought you
Who
back?
brought you back?
That he killed. You were the ones. You killed Sobek's son.
yeah, we did.
I killed Sobek's son.
See, she doesn't look too happy about this. You guys know she sympathized with Sobek. You guys do know this. Mondin. That was his name.
Damn it! Fuck. Call that
Where?
one too.
Mondolin.
Sobek, when he lost his son, when he lost his army, he sent Mondolin to resurrect his old generals. To bring us back for another war.
Does Mondolin control you?
No. But I swore allegiance to Sobek.
But something tells me you don't want to be back. You'd rather be resting.
I want to fight for what I believe in.
And what is it you do believe in, Hassan?
I hope you don't respond with the end of the world.
You're a fool if you think that's what Sobek brings.
And why would we think otherwise?
He's not evil. He's doing the right thing.
Where is Mondolin?
Can't tell
You
you
got some
that.
explaining to do.
Listen. I'm sorry.
Once we're ready, Crown of Stars.
What?
I'm not gonna cast it. I'm just gonna have it ready.
You see that she sees you do this, and the dragon, this massive dragon snarls immediately. Hold.
You know, guys, we don't know everything that's changed since we came back.
You were friends in a past life. If we meet as enemies in this one, don't let it be now. But the next time we meet, I do follow Sobek. I believed in him.
Believed? Do you not anymore?
Well, you guys, if you remember in her story, what she told you guys in the past, she was only forced. Basically, when Sobek lost, the only reason she wasn't executed is because what's his name? Viserion vouched for her and kept her alive. That's the only reason she was not executed. But she did believe in Sobek's cause. She believed in a world without gods, a world where humanity ruled themselves. She very much always vouched for that.
And Hassan, let me ask you a question. Do you really think Sobek wouldn't put himself as a god if he wins?
Sobek's already a god.
If he,
Would you fight for is a world without gods? But he is a god.
I fight for a world where we make our own decisions.
And you think Sobek's gonna let you do that? He's gonna give up all that power.
Wait a second. We already live in a world where we make our own decisions.
Unfortunately, guys, I think she's already made her decision.
Go
And
back
I've
to
made mine.
Go back to your city. The next time I see you, it won't be as a friend.
How many dragon riders are back?
Only one's loyal to Sobek. Only her.
Which is only her and the black.
Just her. As I said, Sobek is sending
Wow.
Mondolin to resurrect his powerful generals from the
What an
age of the
army.
war.
Oh boy.
Well, what other generals are there?
She wouldn't know. She's not going to tell you that.
Hey, Will, can I ask just a lore question?
Sure.
So is following Sobek by proxy following Nook?
Oh, yeah. Any of those
Okay.
guys. Following any
Yeah,
false god
Nook
is
is
like a
Sobek's
big
general.
no-no.
She's
Nook
dead
is the
to
second
me.
command.
Yeah, she's dead to me. Yes, by proxy, yes. Nook is
Okay.
second in command to Sobek.
Great. I want her dead.
So, JUHKAH'S gonna
Allison.
ask.
Go ahead.
Chuck is gonna ask again in character, but I want to ask you out of character to make sure I'm not barking up the wrong tree.
You guys don't know where Mondolin is. This is
Right.
true.
Will she tell me where Mondolin is, or
No.
okay? So I will ask again in game, and I'll leave it
Okay.
there. But I'd press for harder. Yeah.
And you see as she responds and
I can't tell you, but I wish you good luck in the wars to come.
I feel the next time we see you, Alessand, are you feeling right now, in terms of you think that you'll fight us as your enemies? I know you're a good person. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Sobek's gonna show his hand, and you're gonna turn against him.
Alison.
Zelda.
As this may be the last time I'm able to speak to you, you have to tell me, why did you attack a single farm? What is the purpose of that? Obviously, it's not part of some war scheme or plan.
If you go to Westershore, you'll find there are 2 young boys in a tavern by the names of Billy and Lyle. They're both safe. 2 orphan boys who had been hiding out in an abandoned farm shed. I bought them a meal, escorted them to safety. I needed a way to get everyone's attention. So I burned the building. I promise you I killed no one.
Attention for what?
Goodbye, Zalok.
Can't you see that you're terrorizing people?
she grabs the horn and pulls herself up out of the dragon. The dragon takes off.
Wait, fuck. Christmas.
Zelda, you do realize that if she really wanted to hurt us, she could have destroyed us in that moment.
Yeah, probably.
Have faith that she will make the right decision in the end.
Seems to me that she appeared to be an old friend.
That's
The oldest.
That's an odd
What
statement,
I'm
but a true one.
Yes, what I'm afraid of is that it'll be too little too late.
You see, she's a dragon rider, and Zeldok's a dragon, so...
Oh, okay.
Alright, Mater.
If she seems to be our true enemy, and an enemy and an ally of Nook, is an enemy of mine for life.
I don't see her as an enemy. I could be reading her wrong, but her conviction was not there. She was full of questions, full of doubt.
Oh no,
Maybe.
she was not full of anything aside from loyalty to Sobek.
I read it differently.
The riders swear an oath to their dragon. And keeping that oath is what maintains their power. If one breaks their oath and goes against their oath, that's the end of it.
But think about this, Zeldok. The dragon was staying over there. In letting Alisson control what was going on. I don't think that black dragon cares much for Sobek. I don't think he wanted to be resurrected.
At the end of the day, she didn't attack us, so she's not our enemy. As soon as you attack me, you're my enemy. Pretty simple.
Her people threaten my people. She is my enemy.
Her
And
people
if we
did
fight in
nothing.
combat, I will not spare her, regardless of your wishes.
Her people did nothing. She was dead at the time.
She
I
knows where
believe-
I'm
Mondolin
talking
is.
about the false gods. She follows them.
Enough. We're sitting here speculating. We need to return and report, and then take care of that. What did you say? Magma elemental?
Magma elemental.
Also, guys, we're gonna take 5 here just because I am shaking a little. So
I'm
this is
using the restroom.
we're gonna take 5 here.
Okay.
Yeah, Mindz, I tried to message you and I was like, oh, take 5, take 5. That's why I turned on the Yeah, we're just gonna take 5 here. I'm gonna take my medication.
All right. Yep. Sorry about that, everyone. We will take 5. We will be right back. Oh, what is this going? We want. Well, folks, this is something that we haven't really done yet. However, our DM Will is not taking. He's not feeling too well, and he had to take some new medicine. He's going to call it for the night. So we are going to have to call the session and pick this up next week. Let's see, what time is it? It's 13th. So yeah, so on the 20th, we will pick this up and try to finish session 53. Apologies for any inconvenience. I know we were all looking forward to this. Will was looking forward to this more than anybody else, especially because he knows what's going to happen, and we're just kind of finding out about some of the stuff. This was one of apparently 3 different twists that he had scheduled for tonight. But with the medicine he's taking, it's going to knock him out. He's going to be asleep in less than 15 minutes. So we are going to have to call the stream for tonight. So yeah, unfortunately that's it. I'm going to try and find someone to raid out to, and we will go from there. I actually want to find the DM of this other game. These people have raided me the last couple nights, or the last 2 weeks, and I want to return the favor. They are playing D&D currently. Ace of Ham. So if you wouldn't mind spamming some emails saying hi, I would appreciate it. I'm sure they would appreciate the support as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Unfortunately, we had to call it early, and I will see you all next week. Have a great night.